probably not gonna be happy that we're gonna go right back to Roar. But it lets me anyway. Look, Angie's driving. I have to tell you, I'm impressed. I was expecting this beauty of a ship to be on the feisty side. But she's a real sweet girl. Cutting through the clouds like this feels wonderful. I could get used to this. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, because once I hit the two hour mark, unless storyline gives me indications I need to stop sooner, which it very well could, because I don't want to get into the middle of anything too heavy. Cutting through the clouds like this feels wonderful. I could get used to this. Wow, I can't believe how quickly you've gotten the hang of it, Angie. Well, I'll be damned. Looks like you won't be needing me around any longer if you're this good with her. Why, thank you. I hereby accept the positions of Chief Helmsman and Courageous Second in Command. She really is amazing. There's no one out there who can tame a vehicle as fast as Angie. We're not going to have to worry about a thing with her around. Moving right along. The good news is that we've been able to liberate Ruhr. I don't think any of us could have predicted how much the war situation would change in the process. Marquis Ragnar and his provincial armies' withdrawal from the conflict have a profound effect going forward. Losing one of their key members is bound to be a painful loss to the Alliance. For one thing, it should make things easier for the Lieutenant General Vandra and the 3rd Armored Division. Their greatest concern before now was the Norse Provincial Army, after all. So the Alliance's overwhelming supremacy is finally starting to sway. Only in East Erebonia, though. They still come out on top in the West. Right, Prince Oliver said as much, too. General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius are out there and claiming one victory after another. And then there's your brother, Eustace. He's a brilliant leader, and it shows. I see. Be that as it may, all we can do is focus our efforts on the Eastern Front for now. That's what we were entrusted with, and fretting over things we can't change won't do us any good, right? That's putting it into perspective, yes. We've got our hands full over here as it is, so let's make every moment count. Time to get back to gathering all the info we can. Speaking of, mind giving us an update on the situation with Valimar's weaponry? Alright, how could we forget? Professor Schmidt agreed to cooperate with us, didn't he? Cooperate is a strong word, Elisa. He only cares about what interests him. That it ends up benefiting us is purely secondary. And remember, he's only going to help if we happen to find enough Zemurian ore to make that weapon. How we're going to get the stuff that rare is beyond me, though. You said that Valimar himself is made out of that ore, did you not? You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, Emma? I'm afraid the Hexen clan knows very little concerning the creation of the Divine Knights. Some legends passed down through the clans say they were made during the time of the Great Collapse. Specifically, they were forged by artisans who called themselves gnomes. That's an interesting name. I know the term from old stories much like anyone else, but I had no idea a band of artisans by that name existed. Supposedly, they once worked closely with the clan's ancestors. But somewhere down the line, the witches and the gnomes ended up parting ways. I couldn't tell you exactly when. How curious. Maybe so, but none of that's going to help us find any ore. Our chances of finding enough were pretty slim to begin with. I know where you can get enough, but only if you're willing to overcome some very difficult trials to obtain it. You do? Really? What do I have to gain by lying? You're aware of those strange ruins scattered all over the country, right? Yep. Yeah. Where the higher elements were active? Those are the ones. They're called spirit shrines. They were built on top of septium veins long ago. Long ago, by the gnomes to encourage the formation of massive Zemurian ore crystals. Those crystals were in turn used to create the Divine Knights. So if there's any place in Erebonia to start looking for a vast amount you need, it's there. I had no idea. Why didn't you tell us this before now? Am I supposed to be a mind reader? It wasn't exactly relevant until now, so why bring it up? No need to bite our heads off. Hey, she told us now, right? All we gotta do is go to one of those shrines and we'll be rolling in ore. Let's hope so. We've got a lot on our plate checking up on the country, but exploring a shrine's been our best lead yet. And no matter how difficult it might be, a little thing like a trial isn't gonna scare us away, right? Right. Okay. With the discussion coming to an end, their destination had been decided. Before departing, however, Class 7 thought it best to check if there were any new requests from Prince Oliver. And their timing turned out to be quite apt, as he had very recently sent several their way. All non-required. Gone air. Here's the deal. An airliner got hijacked mid-trip and went missing, but we managed to track it to the Isengard range. Right now, the hostages are still inside. So we're gonna rescue them. It's gonna be tough, given that the hijackers are armed, but that's where you and the courageous come in. Toa can give you the specifics on how to reach us, but we'll be waiting in the Isengard range. See you there, Klein and Hyvel. Sweetest of challenges. Oh God, Klein is Blue Blanc? Dearest ladies and gentlemen, I have taken the liberty of calling upon you for a request of my own, unbeknownst to my worthy rival. I've left the letter in the location indicated by the Blue Cross. I think you'll find it well worth your while to read it. Phantom Thief B. Inclusion for a bruising. Imagine Eustace Alvarea weeping for the safety of his province's people as they're chased through the streets by a ravaging monster. Surely you would not let such a dire scene come to pass, would you? The battle is set and the North Crucian Highway awaits. Monster is an Abierden on the North Crucian Highway. 3. Olivert. This one's from Klein. I'm happy to see that Hyvel's with him too. Not so happy about the airliner going missing though. Can't seem to... I'm sorry, doesn't seem like something we can afford to ignore. Dangerous as it sounds. But look at this one. Phantom Thief B? What's this about reading a letter? As if we have the time to be concerning ourselves with his pathetic antics. I know what you mean, really, but ignoring it might be even worse. Yep, we've got our work cut out for us. Hey, Reen, I want to help look out for everyone. Let me come with you, okay? Of course, Fee. You're always welcome. I think Celine and I should come with you when you're exploring the shrine, too. I was about to say the same thing. And make sure you're ready before you go. I wasn't kidding when I said the trials were difficult. It's temporarily not possible to remove Fee from the party. Alright, well, I was planning on taking Fee anyway. Alright, so now that we've got our people... So we can do that. We don't have an attack 2. We need to get one. We don't have a defense 2. No, we don't have a speed. The defense and attack. I don't know if I have enough stuff to make it. Hello, Angelica. What if there were whole crystals of mirror or just waiting for someone to clear some trials and take them? Not me, that's for sure. Still, now that we know they exist, we should be able to get enough of that giant sword. Yeah, honestly, convincing Professor Schmidt to help us out's probably going to be tougher than getting the ore. Sounds like, right? Huh, George, I'm amazed you actually decided to ask him for help in the first place. I don't think I've ever heard you get through a sentence about him without at least one groan or sigh. Whoa, don't get me wrong here. I don't want to do this, but as a former student of his, I know how talented he is. And we're not in a situation where we can pass up capable helpers just because they're incredibly unpleasant. If we can get him what he wants, he'll do an amazing job for us, assuming he doesn't lose interest halfway through. Right, anyway, I better get back to the ore gathering now. Okay, so let's do the other part. Oh, here's the defense too. And we needed... Oh, we have attack 3s of it. Oh, we don't have enough Sepith! Damn it. Alright, what was the other one? It was speed. So this one was the one that needed attack, and that needs action too. Lots of going back and forth. Where are you? Set action to get Valimar taken care of and then work on our stuff. So when we take out power, it takes down his strength, but it increases his speed. I don't know. We'll see. We gotta get some more stuff.